I was halfway through reheating leftover pasta when the doorbell rang. It wasn't the sound that startled me, it was the timing. 10:47 p.m. No one visits that late unless something's wrong. I opened the door, and there she was. Anna. Her face was pale, her mascara smudged, and her hair was tangled like she'd been crying for hours. She clutched her coat to her chest, trembling slightly. The cold night air bit between us, carrying the faint scent of rain and regret. "I realized everything," she whispered, voice shaking. "I can't live without you." For a second, my heart stuttered. The same heart that once believed her promises, her vows, her "I'll never hurt you's." Then I saw it, her phone screen lighting up in her palm. The name Mike flashed across it. She turned it off quickly, almost too quickly. And that's when I said it. "Mike dumped you." Her lips parted, but no sound came out. She just stared, eyes wide, as if she hadn't expected me to see right through her. The silence between us felt like a chasm. I could hear the rain starting to fall harder outside, drumming against the porch roof. She stepped inside without waiting for me to invite her, her heels clicking against the floor like echoes of every mistake we'd made. "I left him," she said finally. "For real this time." I almost laughed. The sound came out broken. "For real. Like the last 2 times you said that." Her eyes glistened. "I know I messed up. I was confused, You were bored," I cut in. "You wanted someone new to tell you you're beautiful. Someone who hadn't seen your worst sides yet." She flinched. But I didn't stop. The words had been festering too long, buried under nights of pretending to be fine, of convincing myself she'd come back because she missed me, not because she ran out of options. She wandered into the living room, her eyes scanning the place. Everything looked the same, but not to her. The family photos were gone. The one of us on the Ferris wheel, her favorite, was in a box in the attic. The couch where she used to fall asleep on my shoulder felt smaller, lonelier. "Why did you keep everything the same?" she asked softly. "I didn't," I said. "You just don't know what's missing." Her lip quivered. "I made a mistake. He wasn't who I thought he was." Of course he wasn't. No one ever is when they're not chasing the thrill anymore. He was exciting, right? I said, my voice low. Spontaneous. Said all the right things. Made you feel alive. Until he didn't. She didn't deny it. She just sat down on the couch, curling into herself. "I thought leaving would make me happy. But every night I heard your voice in my head. I kept remembering how safe I felt with you." Safe. That word stung more than all the others. I didn't want to be safe. I wanted to be enough. For a moment, neither of us spoke. The sound of rain filled the space between our words. Her presence brought back everything. The warmth of her laugh, the way her hair smelled like vanilla, the mornings she'd trace circles on my chest before getting up for work. And then, just as vividly, came the nights I'd check my phone, waiting for a message that never came. The excuses, the late meetings, the lies that tasted like honey but burned going down. "Did you ever love me?" I asked quietly. She looked at me, tears streaking her face. Of course I did. I still do. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But love doesn't vanish for another man and reappear when the world falls apart. "I can't do this again," I said finally, the words thick in my throat. She reached out, her hand trembling. "Please, just one chance. I'll do anything." I stepped back. "You said that before. And then you left. You didn't even say goodbye, Anna. You just sent a text, 'I need to find myself.' But you didn't find yourself, did you? You found him." Her eyes fell. "He told me what I wanted to hear. That I deserved more. That I was wasting my life being ordinary." "Ordinary?" I echoed bitterly. So being loved wasn't enough. She began to sob. Not the dramatic kind. The quiet, broken kind that comes from realizing you destroyed the one thing that ever truly cared for you. I walked to the kitchen, needing distance, needing air. The pasta had gone cold. The smell of tomato and burnt garlic hung heavy. I leaned against the counter, gripping the edge until my knuckles whitened. Behind me, her voice trembled. I still love you, Daniel. I'll prove it. I turned slowly. You can't prove love, Anna. You live it. You protect it. You don't throw it away when someone new smiles at you. She wiped her tears, desperate. I'll wait. However long it takes. Her eyes, once bright with arrogance, now looked hollow, pleading. Don't, I said. Don't wait. You made your choice. You just didn't like how it turned out. Her breath hitched. You really hate me, don't you? I swallowed hard. No. That's the problem. I don't. She stood there for a long time, rain dripping from her coat onto the floor. Then, quietly, she turned and walked out. No dramatic goodbye. No promises. Just silence and the sound of the door clicking shut behind her. I stood in the doorway, watching her disappear into the rain. Her taillights blurred into red streaks through the downpour, fading until they were gone. My reflection in the window looked like a ghost. The man who used to need her was still in there somewhere, but fading too. I exhaled, long and heavy, and whispered to the empty room. Goodbye, Anna. That night, I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I just felt free. Because for the first time, I realized something she never did. Sometimes, losing someone isn't the end of love. It's the beginning of finally loving yourself enough to let go.